On this video, guys, I don't know where to even start with this video, to be honest with you. But I will say this, wholesaling is good for the business, but it's also a bad side of wholesaling. I'm gonna kind of break it down to you what that is today.
Turning dreams into deeds is the firm's creed. Flip a house, fix it up, every step we lead. Construction on point, profits we exceed. Full circle's the name, in this game we succeed.
Now, if you're a wholesaler who watches business, I love to conduct business with professionals who are professionals in their line of work, that are honest and upfront, transparent, that don't like to do the ghosting thing, that can communicate, all these type of things. But today I'm in a place where we're trying to effectively secure this property for an investment opportunity for us to get it over to a flipper that we work with. And the wholesaler who has a vested interest in this property is stonewalling us completely. As you can see in this video, there's a lot of work that needs to be done in this property. And I feel sorry for this end client who trusted this wholesaler to do the right thing. And from my perspective, we've been trying to get this for 3 weeks and they're not doing the right thing and making sure that this person has money in their pocket, being able to move on with their lives. And as a flipper, I can see the numerous amount of things that is wrong with this property. I can see all the jig rig things they've done to try to repair it. They probably hired bad contractors along the way. And it's just like, look, we're trying to get this over to a flipper. So yes, we have the end buyer, you're the wholesaler. Of course, we who have the end buyer needs to make some type of money. Well, that's $5,000, and do a joint venture. This person wants to continue to try to figure out how they're gonna make more money out of it instead of getting this lady out of the situation that she's in, to get out of this deal and sell this property. Now, I'm gonna tell you, this house already has, I can see termite issues already in this house. I can see a lot of jerry rig things. It's just crazy in my opinion. And this is a part of real estate sometimes. Honestly, I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. Like for instance, right here, right? So you can tell in this house right here, I'm not gonna touch the wire, but this is cloth wire. This is new wire here. You can tell what is done right here to it. Look, like this is cloth wire behind me right here. And you can see how they're jerry-rigging that. Like, to me, there's a lot of work that needs to be done here, but these individuals refuse to let this deal go through. And I can, I don't like,
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
I don't like outing people and putting them on the front street of what they're doing. I like to give them the opportunity to make things right. I probably won't do it with this person here, but I'm almost to that point and saying, hey, what are we doing here? Because this person needs to move out of this house, and you can tell they need the money because the condition is in. No one's gonna buy this. You can't buy it traditionally. You can only sell it to an investor who has cash, and you gotta have the cash. So what are we doing? But this is a great opportunity. I would say that it is a great opportunity for a flipper to flip this property and make some profit. But you gotta understand, when you're flipping properties, you're typically holding these deals for 3 to 4 or 5 months, and it gotta be worth your while to flip it. So I know as a flipper, I know someone who's flipped properties, I know what it looks like for someone who's trying to get into their first deal, second deal, third deal. Like, I know what the numbers need to look like for it to make sense if all hell breaks loose. And you gotta factor that in your deal analysis, right? You have to factor that, because if all hell breaks loose, how are you gonna secure not just your money, but the hard money lender who lent you the money? So if I'm the hard money lender who lent you the money, it doesn't look good if on my portfolio, if I'm lending to you and you're not able to make the payments, or you can't turn this property out into a rental or even sell it to get out of it. So that just it harms everybody at the end. And one of the things that I really like to make sure that these deals are properly done with the right analysis, and you're not getting over your head on what you're doing, etc. But this wholesaler, man, is just, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible on this deal. She's refusing. I don't know what she has going on, what's her strategy she's deploying, but she's just not doing the best interest for all parties. I don't know if she's making money. She's just not properly communicating. And I think effective communication in this line of work just makes it easier for everybody. She's just not. And I'm walking through this, I'm like, wow, we could have easily sold this property 3 weeks ago. Everyone would have been, out of there. Flipper would have been started renovations. But no, she's like, nope, no sirree, Bob. So that sucks. It definitely does suck. Well, let's try to figure out what the hell we're gonna do now, but it is what it is. This is more like a venting, ranting videos. I don't know. But I don't like it. Guys, if you're buying from wholesalers and you feel like they're just not, up to par, they're just not, you don't feel comfortable, you feel like something's off, I wouldn't do business with them. Unless it's a slam dunk deal, I'll even have lawyers review their contracts just to see before I even sign it. Because if it doesn't start off right, 9 to my 10, it might not even end up right. And it's unfortunate and it sucks, but that's the predicament we're in with this particular deal, and it is what it is. So if you like to subscribe, if you like several videos, let me know. This is one of my daily videos I want to put up. Things that we just deal with in this business. It's unfortunate.
Invest the mind, stacking cash in the vertical. Hard money lender, getting green is surgical. Contractor skills, blueprint to the build. Mentor all the hustlers, teach them how to will. Turning dreams into deeds, got the world thrilled.
I'm out of here. Like and subscribe.